Hi guys! So as you can see from the title of this video, this is another Lion King collection video. It has been a year and a half, say maybe, since I last posted something to do with Lion King. As you may remember, last year I went on a break from collecting Lion King, mainly because my room was literally overflowing with stuff and I just needed a break and a little breather. I apologise for the barking dog. My neighbour is getting work done and the dog has been going nuts all day. Hopefully he'll shut up soon. So basically, with me collecting Lion King again, I'm not going to go full throttle like I did last time. Basically because I don't want as much stuff. I have responsibilities now, but I did last time. Like, I've got my car to pay, car insurance. So literally I'm not trying to overfill myself with Lion King. Obviously with the new film coming out there will be tons of more merch, which I can't wait to get. But yeah, I'm mostly going for stuff I never had before. With obviously the stuff I used to have and I really liked, so I'm gonna go and get it again. I've got a few stuff coming and I plan on this video to show you guys hopefully everything I have collected in the past year and a bit. Saying that, I literally can't remember half the stuff I got, and to be honest, in the past year and a half I haven't been collecting much until like the past couple of months ago. So yeah, I know loads of you guys have been wanting this, and I advertised I was doing like a Lion King collection video last year, like my big one. That never happened, mainly because I sold most of my stuff before it and I just kind of gave up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Will enjoy this. It's not even finished yet. So yeah, I know loads of you guys have been looking forward to this because I put it on my Instagram. So yeah, we're gonna try and hopefully show everything, if not everything, hopefully a good lot of stuff, including my big fluffy guy who you've probably already seen already from my unboxing. So yeah, let's also, I'm not going in order of what day I got what item because genuinely I can't remember. I'm just gonna go with, oh, have I showed that already? No, I don't think I have, so I'm just gonna go along with it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is a box set of Blu-rays that I got. I traded in a lot of like old games, DVDs, that sort of stuff, and I got this wooden Lion King box set. It's limited edition. I was quite sad that it didn't come with like its black sleeve, but it's pretty cool. My lighting is terrible, I apologise. I'm planning to fix that and get a brighter bulb or something to make my videos a bit brighter, even though ring lights are really expensive, but I really need to invest because I can only really record at night just the way my work shifts are. So yeah, I'm sorry in advance for like the quality of the video, but hey ho. So it has adult symbol on there. As you can see, it's pretty damaged. I mean, I paid £45 for this, but it was one of the listings if you buy from CEX. They tell you have it in stock, but they can't guarantee what it'll be like, what the condition and stuff's like. But anyway, I'm really happy to have it at least. So it slides up basically, and here is the inside. It has obviously the trilogy of the Lion King and a little case. I want to try and get the trilogy of the case, well, the films, like in the actual wooden case like this. It also comes with the musical soundtrack, which I already have, and the special edition soundtrack as well. I have that too. But what's really cool is this is still sealed, so I'm going to keep it sealed because I actually have one when I went to see the musical. The first time I saw the musical, I'm going to say it was like 4 years ago or maybe 5 because I genuinely can't remember the date. But The Lion King is coming back to Edinburgh, into Scotland, and I will be seeing it for my 21st birthday in December, so I am really excited for that. So yeah, there's a little random thought, but there is my bookcase and my trilogy. So I got some stuff in the bookcase I'll need to try and get, but I'll probably go to that later. So let's move on to some stuff that's a bit closer. Another DVD item, I got the Lion King DVD. I have it on Blu-ray, but basically with my Disney DVDs, well, my Disney Blu-rays, you can't get every single film on Blu-ray. They come in double packs for like the Rescuers and stuff. So I traded in most of my Blu-rays and bought back the DVDs. So I got the Lion King on DVD with a slipcover, and it felt like a good excuse to finally get it. So yeah, it's basically the exact same as the Diamond Edition, but with a golden sleeve. So next up, I have the full set of Lion King Funko Pops, the new ones. I have a video up on my channel when I unbox them if you guys want to check that out. I am still planning to do review videos on them, just haven't got around to them yet because at work I have been super busy doing like 9-hour shifts. One of the women who used to work with us moved to a different department, so I'm getting her extra hours, so every shift I'm working it's like 9 hours and it's a killer, but eventually I'll get around to them. So basically I've got them all here. So there's Simba with his little bug, which is pretty cute. There's Mufasa, who is like my favourite from the set because he is just amazing. There is Pumbaa, with his little apple. I'm just sticking them all back over there. And Nala, who is my absolute favourite. And you're going to go over there before you fall over. And then we got Timon and Zazu. So there's apparently rumours that there's a new Scar Pop coming out as an exclusive for a convention. I don't know if it's the Spring Comic Con that's next, but apparently there's a Scar Pop being released for that. And there's also rumours of a 3-pack of the hyenas, but I'm like, okay, yeah, I want those guys, but please make us a Rabi. Like, it's taking. So I have a couple of like smaller plushies now to show you guys, so I've brought them all beside me instead of stopping and starting. Basically, we're going to start with her first. We have Walt Disney World Sarabi. Now, I used to have her, and I sold her, and I like hated myself for it. I had Mufasa too, but I gave Mufasa to a friend. She wasn't too bothered about, but Sarabi, I had to sell her for funds, and I was so gutted, even though I was like, I'm not that bothered about the plush anymore. But luckily I found one on eBay in a bundle, and my mum kindly bought me her. She was £30, but I got another plush with her, which is like an absolute bargain for Sarabi, and I never ever plan to sell her again, because I'll never get her back. But yeah, I was super happy to have her back, and she's such a gorgeous plush, and I will never ever be selling her again. I really regret it. I just need to try and find Muffy now, so you're just going to sit there and look so pretty. And next we have a big-ish Simba. He is from Posh Paws. I got him for my Christmas, and I got a patch plush too. You can kind of see him up there. I got these guys for my Christmas, and they're really cute. He's a really nice size as well, and he's really fluffy and cute. I also have a smaller version, which I got myself during the summer. I found in a UK shop called Dunham Mill, which is kind of like a homeware shop. And I found him at the tills, and he was the last one. And I was with my grandma, and she was like, oh, put him on, and I'm like, yes. So yeah, he's really cute as well, so I'm going to stick you over there. Next up we have a Simba beanie from Japan. Now I can't remember if I showed him in my last Lion King video. I'm convinced I never, so even if I did, oh well, I'm showing him again. He is from the Japan Disney Store, and he was celebrating, oh I can't remember, however many years it was of the Japan Disney Store. Oh wait, there it is. 25th anniversary Disney Store Japan. So Simba, I think I got him for like £7 on eBay with free postage, and I got a pin as well, and it says The Lion King 1994 on his touch tag, and there's his little tag. He's really cute, and he's nicer I think than the original like Disney Store beanie you've got as Simba, so he's pretty neat. So you go over there, and I got another Posh Posh plush I got from the other week there. It is my little Simba plush. I found him in a Tesco, and he's so cute. I love his little face. There are other sizes of this guy, but for space wise, I'm only getting him. Basically because you can kind of make out my big shelves up there. That's basically all my big Lion King plushies, like my 2011 range and my Lion Guard ones and some random ones, and there's some non-Lion King ones up there. But yeah, he's pretty cute. I love this little guy. I was debating making him my car buddy because I've got a Donald Duck in my car and I need a Simba. So he'll probably join my car pretty soon. Next up we have a Shenzi beanie. I also have Banzai and Ed on the way. I got him from a car, well I got her from a car boot sale when I was away on holiday last May, and I'm pretty sure she was £50, but she's one of the older 1994 beanies, and I was pretty pleased to find her, like genuinely. She's one of the things I would never expect to find, but even though you can find absolutely anything, but yeah, I was pretty happy to find Shenzi, and I've got Banzai and Ed on the way, so I used to have those guys too, and I'm not selling them again, because my big hyenas, they are my pride and joy, but I need the little hyenas just because they're hyenas, I guess. Next up we have this really cute beanie of Mufasa. I found him on eBay during the summer as well, and I just couldn't resist him. I think he was like a £5 buy it now, and I was like yes. Basically I was bidding on a scarf which goes with him like last week, but he got really expensive, and I was like, you know what, I'll find him cheaper. I'm not like desperate to get him because I'm trying to be a responsible adult, you know. But he's pretty cute, and he's from the American Disney Store. I'm pretty sure he had Mufasa on his tag somewhere. Yeah, it says Mini Beanbag Mufasa, but he's so cute. I'd love to try and get Scar from the set, but he's just, when it comes to Scar and hyenas, they just go for way too much money, and I have the patience to wait a millennium, well, millennium, not millennial, I'm a millennial, but I can't even speak. So I have basically the patience to try and get Scar, so I would just keep being patient, because everything tends to go my way if I wait patiently. For the last of my little plushies, I think it's Kissing Kovu. I found this guy in a charity shop. Basically I found him like a while ago in the charity shop, and I was like, but the shop was shut, and I was like, oh, I'll go back when it was open, and I completely forgot about him. And then like 2 weeks later I went back up to my local town and he was still there. So he was £1.50, so I just need to try and find Kiara for him. But I was like, I hated myself because I forgot about him. But I'm super pleased he was still there. I just hope I can find a Kiara cheap enough to go with him, or otherwise find a cheap set, because my Kiss and Kiara and Kobe went to a great home, but I'd love them back just because they are so precious. So just need to try and keep an eye out for Kiara now at a decent price. But I love little Kobe. I have more DVDs. Well, this is a Blu-ray because the store only had it in Blu-ray and it was cheap, so I just got it. I got another trilogy of The Lion King, and this one came in like a different like shiny case with all 3 films. So this is in Blu-ray because I didn't have the DVD, and it was down to £15 from 25, so it was a good bargain. I like it because it has the clip art of Simba's Pride Simba, and obviously Timon and Pumbaa are there. I've not opened it yet, so that's why it looks really shiny. But yeah, I'm probably going to keep it sealed because I don't need, like, I've already got it on Blu-ray, like single, and I don't really, and I have like the limited edition one I showed you guys, and now this one, so I don't really need 3 open copies of The Lion King. So yeah, I'm going to put you over there. So I have a few items from the Disney store now, and I have a couple more which I need to try and find. So basically I am like falling off the seat. You can probably just see me getting like smaller. I have this journal kind of diary thing from the Disney store which has the old VHS cover, but one thing I found really funny, basically, so these came out in the US first, and obviously it is a VHS cover, but it's not the UK VHS cover, it's the US one that's on here. So I found that like kind of funny because we don't have this VHS cover. Ours is red with like Pride Rock and like sun, but our spine has Mufasa on it, and obviously the pictures at the back are different. But it's pretty cute, I'm not complaining, but it was just kind of nice to have something with the US cover on it. And it says like The Lion King on the front page, and the inside it has Simba and Nala, but apart from that it's pretty plain. I don't know if they still do this range anymore. I didn't buy everything from it. There was also a Lion King purse, but I didn't like it because basically the design on the purse was like long the way, so it had the Lion King like this. And that really bugged me, because if they had like the Lion King design like obviously like this but long the ways, if that makes sense, I'm probably just talking art and nonsense, I would have got it. But see, when designs, like especially when it comes to phone cases, if it has a design I like but it looks like this, I won't buy it just because it just doesn't look right. And plus it was like £17 or something, so if I find one on eBay like pretty cheap I'll get it. But I wasn't paying full price for something that I just didn't like, basically. I know that's weird to say, like I wasn't buying everything and anything Lion King at the time anyway, so yeah. But the one thing I did buy from the range, it's this pen, which I hope you can see. It has the Lion King and has like Simba, Nala, Timon, Pumbaa and Zazu. They also had a pack and it was like blind bag key rings. So they had like the Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin and Hercules and something else. I think it was the Goofy movie. I didn't get those either, basically because they were blind bags and I didn't want to spend loads of money just to try and get Lion King, so I didn't bother. But yeah, I got the pen, which was pretty cute. I'm just gonna pop you there. Next up there was a new range, which is the Disney Jewel range. I bought a couple of stuff from that. So it features Timon and Pumbaa. So I treated myself to these new mugs. I'm not going to take them out the box just because when I did for an Instagram photo, they kind of didn't go back in the box properly and I gave up. So basically it's Luau, Timon and Pumbaa, and they were £18, which is basically £9 a mug, which isn't bad because single mugs in the Disney store are like between £8 and £13 anyway, so I wasn't complaining, but that's what they say in the back. So it was pretty nice. Is there anything else from the Timon and Pumbaa range? I've got the journal. Oh, and I've got the pins, but that's the other thing, but the pins are on the wall. So I'll let you guys see the pin board eventually. I'm going to try and find the journal now because I really need to show you guys the journal and 2 other little beanies I remembered I have, but where they are is a very good question. So I found the journal. It is Timon, Pumbaa and Zazu, and it says Simba support team. I don't understand why Zazu's on it, just because it's a dual like Disney range. And he's there where everything else is Timon and Pumbaa, but I'm not complaining. It's a pretty plain notebook. It has bugs and Timon and Pumbaa down there. But it's really nice. I'm not going to use it, and I was surprised. Like, it's really good for the price. It was £10 and there is like a lot of pages. So you could literally write a whole book in here. So it's not bad for the price, and I got £1 off because I had my Disney Life code, so it wasn't that bad either, and I got a 20% off code to use again this month. So there's a couple of things I want to get, so yeah, I was pretty happy with the notebook. So I've got pins, but I'll move on to the pins at a later time because it also goes with a set. So I forgot to share this Kion plush I got. I won him when I was on holiday in May, and like a ticket system. So at the start they had Timon and Pumbaa, and I was like, I'll get Timon because I like Timon. And then when we were leaving, like that day, we went back obviously to redeem our tickets, and they had Kion. So I was pretty happy with that. They had Kion, Timon and Pumbaa, and Kiara, but I didn't like the look of Kiara, so I got Kion, and he's pretty cute, and he actually looks much nicer than some of like the older Kion plushies. So I was pretty happy to win him. He was a nice surprise when I went on holiday. It was a little pick me up. So yeah. So if you remember Kion, when I was uploading my Funko Pop video, I had like no voice, I had the flu, and I felt very bad. Basically my next items is something my grandma got me when I was like ill in bed, like dying. She texted me, she was like, I'm at the Disney store, do you want anything? And I was like, if they have the new Timon and Pumbaa beanies, can you get me them please? And she did, and they are adorable. So if you guys know the little Big Feet plush, like there's little ones of like Eeyore and like Winnie the Pooh and Mickey and stuff, and there's like bigger plushies of them. Well, so far they've only done Timon and Pumbaa for like the Disney Jewel range. So there's Timon. He is so tiny and cute, like genuinely, he is just adorable. And then we have Pumbaa. Pumbaa's probably my favourite. He is just adorable. So they are £5 each. I don't know how much they are in dollars, but they are still at the Disney store if anybody wants them. But yeah, they are adorable, and I'm so pleased my grandma picked me them up because they are just so cute. And I love their little faces. I just hope they do more from the set. I was kind of hoping like for a Scar would be cool, and Simba and Nala, but Timon and Pumbaa are very pretty, so, and we can probably expect a lot more Hakuna Matata merch this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. The next couple of things I got from a charity shop yesterday, they are games. Basically when I went to the charity shop last week they were $1.25 each, and yesterday I went in and they were down to 25p, so I grabbed them. So you need really old PCs to play these games, like Windows XP, Vista, 2000, that sort of stuff. So there is the Simba's Pride one and the Lion King one. The good thing is I can still play these. I just need to configure all my PC settings and play them. I've done it before and I will do it again. So it does muck up my PC for a wee while, but I can fix it. So I've done it enough times now. I play like loads of my old PC games. I've got like Toy Story 2, and I've got like the Bratz like calendar thing for some unknown reason. So I'm pretty pleased I can be able to play these again. I'm just looking for the other Game Break game I used to have, but my mum donated like half of my old Lion King stuff when I had like stopped collecting like my videos, and I really miss my videos. I'm trying my darnest to get them back, but the thing is with videos, everyone's just chucking them now. So okay, you can still get them on eBay, but I don't want to pay like £5 for a VHS tape. I can probably find in like the right charity shop for like £10. A charity shop did have the Lion King video, but I couldn't reach, and I felt really embarrassed to like ask for it, so I didn't get it. So maybe next time I go with my dad I'll get the VHS tape. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these games for now because I'm really excited to play them now from the Disney store that I got for my Easter present last year, and is the Simba one with his tail on the back, and I thought it was really cute. I got this as an Easter present from my grandma, and he's really nice. I need to get the new Disney store mug. Basically there's a cup with Simba, Timon and Pumbaa, and there is the mug from Walt Disney World which has like Simba's face as well, but it's sold out online, and I really need to go to a local store to see if I can pick it up because I really want it, and I'll be gutted if I had missed it. I've managed to get every Lion King mug release like for a while now basically, and I was super gutted if I missed that, but I'm really in love with this mug. It's like a perfect dish for like soup because it is really big. So I have, I think, another 1 or 2 mugs to show you guys. I think it might just be one, so I'm going to grab it. And it's actually my first Lion King mug of this style. Me and my mum were at the car boot sale and we found it like back in August, and it was £50 and I was pretty pleased. There was a small chip in the mug, but honestly I'm not complaining because I have wanted this style mug for ages. Not just the design, but genuinely like the Disney Store classic mugs. So it has Mufasa, Sarabi, Rafiki and Simba obviously. And it has like the circle of life with Timon and Pumbaa. I don't know what year it's from because every Lion King mug has a year basically, so this must have been the ones before they put a year on it. But I was so pleased to finally have it. I also got the Little Mermaid and the Aristocats, They were 50p each, so I was really glad to actually find a Lion King mug in the style because it is my first one. I'd love more, but they are really expensive, so I'm just willing to wait for one to come up because that's what normally happens. I just like to wait and eventually stuff will appear. So I'm pretty pleased with the mug. It is adorable. The one I really want is the one where it has, like, I think it's the 2011 mug with like Simba and Rafiki and Mufasa on the clouds and stuff. I really want that one next. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this one nonetheless. It's not going to get used. It has been used in the past, but I won't use it because you're just going to sit up there. I've got another plush that I found when I was in the cupboard getting my mug, which I haven't shared it. I used to have this guy as well. Literally everything is stuff I used to have. But I got the Applause Scar plush. I got him really cheap. I got him actually cheaper than what I got him for the last time, and I sold him for more than what I had bought him for, so he was relatively cheap. I got him for £22, which included postage, and he is so cool. He has a couple marks on his face, but honestly I'm not complaining because he is such a cool plush, and I love his vinyl face and his little tuft of fur. And he even has like shoulder fur, or like armpit hair, let's just say. But yeah, he's pretty neat. The only thing is his face is a bit dirty, I guess, but he's pretty cool. I'm really pleased to finally have him again. I think that's really it for my big plushies. I've got one more, and then obviously the big guy in the corner who you've seen hundreds of times if you've seen the video and follow me on Instagram at Disney Collector Lauren Casual Sailor. So here is my big guy. This is a big kind of jumbo Disney Store Kovu who I bought before Christmas, and he was £30 including postage. The seller also had Kiara, but I wanted Kovu more just because I love Kovu and it's quite hard to find merch. He is huge, like genuinely. He literally is the size of like my Lane Douglas Simba, just a bit smaller, literally his back legs to his stomach. So I was pretty pleased to get him for an absolute bargain because he sells for more, and he is huge. He normally sits on my bed, but right now he kind of just sits on my Douglas Simba because he takes up a lot of space. I hope to find Kiara someday, hopefully for as cheap as I bought Kovu, hopefully cheaper, so I don't want to pay an absolute fortune, because if you go on like eBay America, they are at least $100, which is crazy, and I don't know why anybody would pay that, but anyway, people do. But I love Kovu. His head is literally bigger than my head. He is absolutely huge. But I was pretty pleased to find him, and I'm glad I had leftover birthday money, because I would have bought both of them, but I just wanted to keep my money for something else, which was obviously my big guy. That's where half my birthday money went to. So yeah, I was pretty pleased to find Kovu, and especially he's in really good condition as well, so he's like my new favourite. I'm just finding stuff every time I put something away. So next thing I have is a Kiara and Kovu plush by Thinkway. My parents actually found them on a local selling site and went to go pick them up, so I'll show you Kovu first. One of them doesn't work, but I think I can't remember what it was. But I'm not too fussed really about if they work or not. Oh. Okay, Kovu works, but I don't know if his mouth moves. Let me try.
Who are you, Pridelander?
No, his mouth doesn't move, but I wasn't too bothered because I mean my mum and dad got both of them for £5 like together. It must be Kiara that needs batteries obviously, but they are really nice. I've always wanted them like for a while, but the thing is when they're on eBay they are really expensive. Most of them don't talk at all, and the postage is like £10 a plush, and if you go on eBay right now you'll probably find there's a Kovu on there for about £60 alone. They are scary plushies, don't get me wrong, so they live in my wardrobe, but I mean I'm pretty happy to have them. So there's Kovu. He's a little bit damaged, let's just say his tail and stuff's a little bit matted, but not that bothered anyway, because they were just gonna hang in my room. It's not like I'm going to plan to sell them or anything. And there's Kiara. She's in a bit better condition. She just has a few little matted places. I still need to try her for batteries because she might work. I don't know. I've had them for about a year basically. But yeah, they're really cute. I'd love to try and get the Kiara Thinkway clock, but for some reason it's a bit harder to find in the UK than it is America, and you can find the clock separate but you can't find Kiara for some unknown reason. But yeah, she's pretty cute. I'm happy to have them. I'm not bothered that they're not in great condition. I mean, paid £5 for them. It's a bargain really, considering each of them are like £30 on eBay and they might not even work. But hey ho, I'm pretty happy to have them, and they're going to live in my wardrobe because honestly they terrify me. So yeah, I found this in a charity shop pretty recently. So you guys know I don't really buy Jigsaws anymore unless it's Simba's Pride, because I always have an exception for Simba's Pride. Basically I was in a charity shop and this woman had a Dalmatian plush, and I was like eager for this Dalmatian plush. I just had my eye on it. I really wanted it, but she ended up buying it. So then I was like, I was spending some money, but I looked up and when it comes to vintage Jigsaws, you always see the green leaves. And so I was like, oh my god. And so I thought it was Lion King until I pulled it out. And obviously it is Lion King, but it's Simba's Pride. So you know what, I'm not that bothered to get the Dalmatian anymore because I got a Simba's Pride Jigsaw. So we have Kiara and Timon, Kiara, Pumbaa, and yeah, that's it. And then a new penny scene, which is pretty cute. I haven't tried it yet. I don't even know if all the pieces are there, but I mean, it was £99, so I wasn't complaining because I love Simba's Pride and it's quite hard to find merch, especially old Jigsaws and stuff, so I was pretty pleased. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I love Simba's Pride merch. I just wish, I say there's more of it, but there seems to be more Simba's Pride stuff in the US than there is the UK, so it's pretty difficult to find anything, let's be honest. So I don't think I've shown this. I maybe have. I've done a review on it, but I haven't showed it like in a collection video. I got this last year with some Christmas money. Well, not last year, but no, yeah, it would have been last year. Say last New Year. So I don't think I've showed it yet. It's pretty rare. I got it with the box and everything too, and it still works. So it's complete and utter bargain. So what else is new? I don't think you've seen that. I bought that from eBay as well. Cost me a fortune, but I was wanting it for ages and I was determined to win it. So yeah. I don't know if you've seen that ornament. Maybe you have. Honestly, I don't know. Anything down here? I think you've seen that. And there's a new one down here. I got the new tradition scar. I need to get the new storybook one as well, but I'm not in a hurry to get those yet. And I also just remembered I have 2 3D plates. I'll need to dig those out as well and show you guys that. Because I got them for my birthday. And I don't know if you've seen that either. So yeah. I think that's me caught up now with the ornaments apart from the plates. That's all I need to Okay, so here's my pin board and I'm going to try and find the new pins. So that's a new pin, that's a new pin. They're fantasy pins, you can't buy them in the Disney store. They are made by creators. The Surrounded by Idiots pin is new. Those are the pins that go with the Timon and Pumbaa. The dual range. Wait a minute, I'm trying to look for a certain pin. Aha, that pin there is the one I got with my Simba. That is a Disney Store Japan one. They're ones I've got from Paris. So they also have a Simba and Nala pin I'm missing. That is going there when hopefully I can get it in Paris in May because they didn't have it when I went. That is a new pin. That is a 1994, well not 1994. It was for the Mickey Mouse anniversary. They had a pin for each year basically, and the Lion King was one of them, and a very nice person offered to pick me one up at cost and ship it to me, so I got it. And the 1994 bit, where is my hand, is a little dangly bit, which is pretty cute. My friend Simon, if I don't know if you watch my videos, but thank you for picking these up for me, I appreciate that. This one is like a little old style game with a ball and you have to like move it around. I got that from a Comic-Con in August, and I think that's it for pins. So yeah, that's like my new big pin board. So I was going to have it all Lion King, and then I'm probably going to have about everything on there. So yeah, I'm going to go find those 3D plates now because I have no idea where it's I keep finding stuff. Basically, I got these when I was in Paris as well. I got a creepy soft Nala plush and the creepy soft Simba plush to match. Genuinely, I don't know why I bought it, but it was Lion King, so I just felt like the need to buy it. So yeah, I think they were like €25 each, but to be honest, they're decent size. They're just pretty scary. And I got the Timon and Pumbaa plush. I just hope that the matching Simba and Nala comes to Disneyland Paris for the Festival of the Lion King thing they're doing. So these guys were €30, and they're really nice size, and Timon is attached there to his back, so that's them. And I got this bowling set from a charity shop last month, I think. What did I pay for it? I think it was like $1.99. It's really cute. I love the artwork on it. From this range of Lion King stuff, I wish I could find more. So I really like the artwork of these two. They're just so cute. So my 3D plates that I have, I think they're in the wardrobe and I really can't be bothered finding them. So I'll get them at some point. So that is all that. I'm going to show my Big Douglas Simba, and I think that's me because I am puffed out and this is going to take a lot of editing. So I'm not going to go in like too much detail about the big guy because I have done a video on him already. Not a proper review as such, but so he was made by Douglas in 1998 for the release of Simba's Pride on video. He was a raffle prize in like the bigger Asda stores, and there's about 50 of them maybe. I was very lucky. I sold most of my Disney stuff to be able to afford him, and he is really rare. Like honestly, really rare. For a high price, you can probably get him. but mine is in really good condition. My cat Nala has kind of wonkified a few of his whiskers, but I'm not too bothered. He's huge, he's 5 foot tall, he has like a steel frame inside him and such. Before anyone asks, he is not for sale. I've had loads of people DMing me on Instagram and stuff. He is not for sale. Please don't ask. He is my pride and joy. If anything, he will be passed on to future generations of many Laurens if it ever happens. But yeah, he is my pride and joy. Excuse the mess. That is because I've tried to find stuff for the video. So yeah, my large Douglas is my pride and joy and my king. So yeah, people always say I'm small. At least I'm taller than a plush. So there you have it. A long awaited, probably very long video. I have no idea how long I've been recording for. But yeah, I hope this kind of makes up for the absence of my Lion King stuff. Like I said, I kind of lost interest, but I've kind of grown back into it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to leave a like, rate, subscribe, because I have no idea how many more new Lion King videos will come out, probably more. And follow me on Instagram at Disney Collector Lauren. I have been posting Lion King like non-stop. So you guys will see more of my collection of stuff there. And stay tuned for more videos. Bye!